The Saints have made their decision on who they're going to start for the rest of the season. Will it be Tyler Shough? Will it be Spencer Rattler? And the answer is me, and I'm ready to suit up, fellas. I don't have the strongest arm, but I'll huck it downfield. I'll get some goggles. I'm going in at QB. In all seriousness, though, the Saints named rookie quarterback Tyler Shough their starting quarterback for the remainder of the season after he came in the second half versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in relief of Spencer Rattler, who was essentially benched for the rookie quarterback. And this makes a lot of sense. I got class relatively soon, so we're going to have to make this video relatively shorter and quicker than usual. But we're going to talk about Tyler Shough being named the starting quarterback for the rest of the season, expectations, what he has to do, everything like that in today's video. Please like and subscribe. Look at what I'm doing. Just hit the like button and subscribe. Help support the channel. We're trying to get to 15K by the end of the year, and I need your help and support. I'm KAJ, and let's dive into the Tyler Shough news that he's being named the starting quarterback. Fuck. Oh, Lord. All right, helmets off. I've been benched. Tyler Shough, though, is being named the Saints starting quarterback for the rest of the season. It was reported today on Tuesday from Ian Rappaport that the future is now in New Orleans, with the Saints making rookie QB Tyler Shough their starting quarterback. Spencer Rattler now heads to the bench, while the second-round pick, 40th overall, Tyler Shough, moves to the starting quarterback position. That Kellen made the decision that they informed them today. And I think we all kind of saw this coming. You don't bench Spencer Rattler and put in Tyler Shough to then go back to Spencer Rattler. Kellen said he didn't want to flip-flop between quarterbacks. That would be flip-flopping. Going to Tyler Shough makes sense. And I'll be honest, Spencer Rattler, I'm a fan of his. I've talked with him. Cool dude. I was rooting for him a lot. But it makes sense going to Tyler Shough. You're 1-7. You currently possess the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. And I'd say the past 2 weeks versus the Bears and the Buccaneers, Spencer Rattler hasn't been playing great football. 6 turnovers in 6 quarters, and you're not winning football games. And the offense is a little bit limited because he isn't attacking the field as much downfield as maybe Kellen would hope. The offense this season has 11 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor alone has 14 touchdowns. Like, the offense just needs something different. And it makes sense that the first-time head coach who picked a quarterback with the 40th overall pick, who is sitting at 1-7, wants to go see what Tyler Shough can do. It's just crazy we got to this point. A few weeks ago, maybe you guys can blame me, maybe I jinxed it, but a few weeks ago I put out a video like everyone thought Spencer Rattler had arrived. They thought Tyler Shough wasn't going to come in. I made a video saying Spencer Rattler is playing better than you think or something along those lines, and then he has 2 stinkers, and now he's the backup quarterback to Tyler Shough. But literally after that Patriots game, it felt like Spencer Rattler was playing really good football, and then things just spiraled and went downhill. Now, whether you're like Team Shough or Team Rattler, can we just root for whoever the starting quarterback is? I don't know why we have to have an agenda. I like Rattler. I got nothing against Shough, but now that Shough's quarterback, I'm going to be rooting for him because I don't want to draft a quarterback with that first overall pick. If Tyler Shough can be good, and we could draft Jordan Tyson or Caleb Downs or Arvell Reese instead of having to draft Fernando Mendoza or Dante Moore. We want Tyler Shough to be good. Now, is he a little bit goofy? Is he going to have some relatively funny looking moments? I think that is 100% certain. Spencer Rattler, I think, was the safer pick. I think what we saw from him was that he's going to take the safer approach, read the field differently, and Tyler Shough is going to be a little bit more aggressive, throwing the ball downfield. We saw that in the Tampa Bay game. He's willing to take more shots downfield, but with that, we're also going to get probably some more turnovers, probably some more bad moments, and those bad moments are going to look really bad, but I think his good moments are going to look really good as well. It just makes a lot of sense for the Saints, who have one of the worst offenses in the NFL right now, who have one of the worst records in the NFL right now. And when Spencer Rattler wasn't playing necessarily great the past 2 weeks, it makes sense that they want to go to Tyler Shough and see what he can do. Now, when I say Tyler Shough might open up the offense a little bit, this is what I mean. I'm going to pull up some clips. We got some preseason clips, and then we got some clips from the Tampa Bay game. When I mean he's going to open up the offense a little bit, I mean he's probably more willing to be aggressive and throw the ball downfield as opposed to Spencer Rattler. I also think Rattler's accuracy downfield isn't necessarily the best, which is maybe why he's not throwing the ball downfield. But plays like this, I think, are what we're going to see more from Tyler Shough as opposed to what we saw from Spencer Rattler. taking a chance down the field. I don't know if this is a pass Spencer Rattler makes. I don't know if this is a catch Juwan Johnson makes. Probably not. The dude drops wide open passes and makes a pass. Makes an excellent catch. Now, that same play could also result in a pick. And that's probably why Spencer Rattler wouldn't have typically thrown that, but Tyler Shough would. We're probably going to see a little bit more shots downfield like this. Do they connect? I have absolutely no idea, but I think we'll probably see more plays like this with Tyler Shough than we did with Spencer Rattler. And if we're going to be the worst team in the NFL, I'd like to be the worst team in the NFL while getting plays like this. And that's not a negative on Rattler. It's just they weren't connecting on those. He plays football differently than Tyler Shough. They approach it differently. I'd like to see some of this. And I think Tyler Shough is going to be willing to take those shots. But then we're also probably going to get those bad moments like the pick 6 he threw in the preseason game versus the Chargers. Now, it might take a little bit of time before we see Tyler Shough connect on those big plays because he hasn't had any first-team reps with these players since training camp, preseason, or whatever. He's been with the scout team. So that chemistry and connection probably needs some work. And we kind of saw that on Sunday versus the Buccaneers on this specific play. He had Rashid Shaheed downfield wide open. Not wide open, but he had his man beat on a double move. He takes a shot downfield and they just miss. Just a tad bit overthrown. Maybe with the full week of practice this week, they connect on that one. But then again, is Rashid Shaheed going to be here this week? Because trade rumors, trade deadlines coming up. I was literally editing the video I was going to post today before this news happened about the trade rumors about Shaheed and Brandon Cooks. Is he going to have Shaheed and Cooks for this game against the Rams? Is he going to get the opportunity to do this? We'll have to find out. But I think with some extra practice, some extra reps, they can get plays like this down and connect on these more so than miss on them. Hopefully he can get some help though. I mean, this wasn't the best pass, but Chris Olave needs to catch this. Hopefully he can get some damn help from his players. It's probably not going to happen. Juwan Johnson's probably going to let him down per usual. The wide receivers, Chris Olave is probably going to have some good moments. Probably going to have some bad moments too. Brandon Cooks and Shaheed probably going to do the same thing. Hopefully the receivers can help him out more than on this play. Like this shouldn't be a pick. The ball should be placed a little bit better. Yeah. But this should be a catch. This should 100% be a catch, and then Chris Olave just gets stripped on the play. In this upcoming game, this is going to be a tough one for Tyler Shough to start, going against a very good Rams team. I don't know their numbers defensively or anything like that, but you got Jared Verse, who I think he's kind of having a little bit down of a season compared to last year, but he's obviously a good player. Why don't we just pull up the Rams depth chart real quick and take a look. We'll do the preview later on this week, but their defense, Braden Fisk, I'm pretty sure he's a good player. Poona Ford, Kobe Turner, Byron Young, Jared Verse. I'm pretty sure all those guys are pretty damn good at football. Their corners aren't necessarily great. Kobe Durant, Emmanuel Forbes, Quentin Lake. Maybe you can attack these DBs. Their safeties are playing relatively well. What is their stats looking like defensively in terms of like sacks and everything like that? Byron Young this season has 9 sacks. Good lord. Jared Verse has 4, but he's going to get pressure. They're going to scheme stuff up to make Tyler Shough panic. Stewart, I thought Kobe Turner, maybe Poona Ford. I thought one of their defensive tackles or whatever was a monster. Maybe I'm missing it. I think it's Kobe Turner who's the really good interior defensive player that they got. It's going to be a tough game for Tyler Shough. This is a really good Rams defense, and on top of that, they got a really good offense. They got Matthew Stafford, who's playing damn good football. Puka Nacua, who was the best receiver in the NFL before he got injured, and he's going to be playing Sunday. That's already been reported. They got Devontae Adams. Like, this is going to be a tough game for Tyler Shough in his first start. Really, the big thing here is, how does he look? Does he look good? The big question here is, does he look good enough by the end of the season to where he could be your quarterback next year and you can draft Jordan Tyson or Arvell Reese or Ruben Bain? Can Tyler Shough play good enough to where you don't need to draft a quarterback in the top 3? If he can play that good, that's a hit. That's a good pick. It's not going to look great at first, but when he came to the Bucs team, he had some good moments despite having literally 0 reps with these guys. He threw with a lot of anticipation. Like on this play, Watch where he throws the football on this play. Right now, Juwan isn't even out of his break. He's not even looking, and he's getting ready to throw the football. Throws with anticipation. Don't know why Juwan Johnson fell down. I don't know why Juwan Johnson does half the things he does. Look at this play right here. I think this is another one to Juwan. Here's Juwan. Here's Shough. Ball's coming out right as he's coming out of the break. Like, the anticipation and throwing on the time and on these outbreaking routes might be better than what Spencer Rattler could do. I think we'll probably see more run designs with Tyler Shough because he's a little bit more athletic than I think Spencer Rattler. I don't think Spencer Rattler is unathletic. I just think you can maybe do more RPO runs, read options with Shough than you could do with Spencer Rattler, especially due to their size. Nice pass out there to Juwan Johnson. So that's the news. The Saints go to Tyler Shough to be their starting quarterback for the rest of the season. It makes sense given where the team is at record-wise, what draft pick they have, where they drafted Tyler Shough, and just how Spencer Rattler's played the past 2 weeks. It makes sense to go to Tyler Shough. You do need to figure it out. It's going to be a tough game. I think Shough is probably going to have a lot more higher and good moments, but he's probably going to have a lot more lower and bad moments. It's just one of those things we're going to have to stick it out, see how he does. I hope he does well, though, because, man, would it be great come April if he could trade back and then end up drafting Jordan Tyson and giving him a nice supporting cast and these good receivers or something like that. Like, we should want Tyler Shough to be good. I don't know why that's such a controversial take, but everyone's going to have their opinions and takes on the quarterback position anyway. Quick little editing voiceover as well. I just want to say Spencer Rattler, I think, has definitely solidified himself as a player who belongs in the NFL. I think for the next like 10, 15 years or whatever, he's probably going to be a high-end backup or a low-end starting quarterback like Gardner Minshew or something like that. He's definitely someone who belongs in the NFL. Maybe his story goes to another team and he has a lot more success there and solidifies himself as one of the better quarterbacks in the league. I'm still rooting for him. His career is by no means over. I think it's just time for this specific Saints team to move to Tyler Shough, and that makes a lot of sense, and it's fair that both these quarterbacks get half the season. Spencer Rattler got 8 games, and Tyler Shough will be getting 8-9 games depending on how the rest of the season goes. Hopefully he does well. And when Spencer Rattler was drafted, he fell in the NFL draft due to character reasons, but Nick Underhill said that he ran down Spencer Rattler in the hallway Sunday after he did the media questions and why he decided to stand on a stage and answer questions instead of dipping out of the locker room. He just said you got to be a pro, handle it the right way. Adversity is real, especially at the NFL level. Have to take it to the chin and move on, can't hang your head. And Nick Underhill says that everyone has an opinion on him entering the league, character concerns and stuff like that, but he's not what you think. He's going to handle it well, and hopefully he can be an asset to Shough in terms of providing advice, film, preparation, anything like that. Or maybe down the line, he could be an asset if the team wants to trade him. You could get the Sam Howell package or something like that. I don't think Spencer Rattler's going to take this in a negative way. Hopefully he's going to be a good teammate to Tyler Shough, help him prepare, help the team win football games in terms of the preparation aspect. Your shout out to him. I appreciate the first 8 games. He's definitely an NFL player. He's going to be in the league for quite a bit of time, and he's going to handle the situation relatively well. I just want to say that before we get out of here and end the video. All right, that's all I got for this video. I have to keep it relatively shorter than usual. I got to leave in like an hour and a half, and I still got to edit this thing. So that's going to do it for this video. I appreciate it if you tuned in. Make sure to like, subscribe, help support the channel. I'm Kaaj, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below.